Welcome back to my Friday favorites. I hope you all had a wonderful week. And yeah, there's a different background going on here. I turned you, you're usually that way, and I turned you this way. And this is actually where all my makeup is and stuff like that. And then there's my little like nightstand right there that you can sometimes see in my videos. So you kind of like turned you because over there is about a million boxes and just mass chaos, and I didn't want you to have to like be distracted from all the chaos that's going on over there. So I kind of turned you around. So actually you get my pretty little like makeup brushes and lipsticks and stuff right there. So I hope you don't mind. This week has kind of been a crazy week. I think I say that every video. It's been a crazy week. But really this is like the week of my lasts. I had my last practice yesterday. Tomorrow I will have my last day at work. Then I will have my last St. Norbert game, and then I will have my last Packer game. So, and then the next week I will be back in Chicago for a couple weeks, and then I come back up here to just basically pack and get things ready to move on out of here. So holy moly, this is so crazy. It's happening really, really fast now that it's here. So anyways, I hope you all had a wonderful week, and I definitely did. I have some really good favorites to share with you actually. I didn't think there was going to be that many, but there's kind of a lot. Okay, so I have some really good favorites for you guys, and I also have a fail. Oh, I can't believe I have a fail. And this product is actually a really popular product right now, and I've heard so many people talk about it, and I'm kind of looking for a new foundation. And so I got a sample of it at Sephora because I thought this sounds pretty awesome, and everybody's been raving about it. So my fail is the Dior Star Foundation. Yes, you may hate me for saying this. I am shade matched in the shade 23. Okay, here is my thing with it. When I read the reviews and watched reviews and watched demos, it looked very like they were saying it's skin-like, it's lightweight, but it has great coverage. It's not too dewy, but it's not too matte. It looks really flawless on the skin, but it's not cakey. It just kind of was an in-between of all the foundations that you want in one. And for me, I do believe that. Like, I think it's great coverage. It looks very flawless on your face. But my problem is I think I'm comparing it to the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. And that is my holy grail foundation. I just can't get away from it. That to me is skin-like, and it has a really dewy texture, which I think I like. And really liquidy and thin, and this one is more creamy and like almost whippy feeling, which I don't mind at all. I love the Revlon Whipped foundation. That's like one of my favorites. But the problem with this is I just feel like I expected it to do something different, and it didn't do that for me. I feel like it is a little bit cakey on my face when I wear it. I'm not impressed with it. I thought it was going to be something more than what it is, and because of all the reviews. So I'm just a little disappointed with it. I don't think it's all that amazing and all worth the hype. It is a nice foundation, but it's not blowing me away by any means. The other problem, sorry, I'm ranting about this foundation. The other problem I had with it is it does have a scent to it, and the scent is really actually nice. It's kind of like a fresh kind of perfumey scent, but it's not overpowering by any means. The problem I have with that though is that perfume and fragranced things break me out, and the day after I wore it for the first time I had a breakout over here, and then I continued to wear it for 2 more days, and now I have major breakouts on my forehead. So that's another problem with this. I just don't think I can wear foundations that are heavily perfumed, so that's kind of a bummer. Okay, A thing I do like, and it kind of has something to do with the Dior Star. Wow, I am going on and on about this freaking Dior Star foundation. So one night, me and my husband went out to dinner, and it was his birthday dinner that we went out for. And I really wanted to wear this foundation, but I needed a good primer and I wanted something really illuminizing because I felt like this was a little too cakey. So I pulled out my Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint, and I hadn't used this as a primer or like a base before my foundation, and I did that night, and oh my goodness, this stuff is beautiful on the skin. It gives you the most beautiful glow. It like peeks through the foundation. Oh my gosh, I do have to say the combination of the Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint and the Dior Star together were beautiful. It was flawless. I looked glowy, but not too overly glowy where I'm looking like oily. I stayed matte enough where it just like kind of peeked through, and I loved it. Oh, it was just gorgeous. And I kept looking in the mirror, and Jude was laughing at me. He's like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. And I kept looking in the mirror. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at my skin. It looks so good. I love this. Oh my gosh. So this has definitely been a favorite this week, even though I've used it once as a primer or base, but I think this is amazing primer or like base for your foundation to put under. Oh, it is just gorgeous. I love this stuff. I'm so excited that I found this. I think this is going to be a really, really good one for the winter time because obviously I get a lot more dry in the winter, and this is going to be a really good either alone, all alone, or a good base under like other foundations that are more like full coverage and a little more chalky. Love this stuff. So this has definitely been a favorite this week. Okay, the next thing I've been loving is I pulled out my Naked 2 palette. This is my favorite palette of the Naked palettes, honestly. I think it is just so pretty. It doesn't even come to me as like an everyday palette. It's more of like a really pretty going out or like special kind of palette to have. And not only is this palette really, really great, and I've been loving it all week, but there's a combination that I found, and I'm actually wearing it on my eyes today. It is gorgeous. So if you have the Naked 2, you need to try this. I pulled YDK, which is obviously a gorgeous color on its own. It's like this bronzy, rosy taupe color. There it is there. If you can see it, it's so metallic. It's beautiful on its own. I love this. I wore this color on my wedding day because I love it so much. But then I decided I have not used the color Verve as much. So I decided to take Verve and place it on top of YDK. And this is on my lid, by the way. And then I kind of placed it on top. And I don't know if you could see, it gave it like this grayish taupe metallic color, and oh, it's so pretty. It literally just made my eyes pop and look super sparkly, and it was like the perfect date night lid color. Oh, I just love it. Oh, and these are so buttery and creamy. So if you take YDK and place a Verve over it, perfection. I absolutely love it, and it's so pretty, especially if you have like a special event or like a date night coming up or something fun to go to. That combination is perfection and so pretty. Okay, the next thing, last week I talked about this Bobbi Brown kind of kit that I got from Sephora, and I decided to try out a lot of the products, and the one product that kind of stuck out to me is the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara, and I had no high hopes for this. I kind of thought it was going to be a dud, and it actually is a really nice mascara. And the reason I like it, I don't think it's as volumizing as I would like it, or even as lengthening, but the volume is good, but I feel like it just really separates your lashes. It's super lightweight. Like, the formula is really, really lightweight. It kind of reminds me of the Tarte mascaras. I feel like the Tarte mascaras are really, really lightweight. They're a little bit drier, so they're lightweight going on, but they don't flake. I don't feel like this flakes either. And the good thing about this is it holds my curl. And a lot of times I feel like mascaras, their formula is so heavy that it kind of like, my curl kind of falls when I curl my lashes. And this like holds the curl on the bottom and the top. And I just love it. I think it's so good. The wand looks like this. It is a natural bristled brush, and it looks very generic. There's nothing special about it. It's just a natural bristled fluffy brush like that. So there's nothing special about it, but I really like the formula. It's really lightweight, like I said, not heavy. I wish it was a little more volumizing and a little more lengthening, but overall it's a really, really nice mascara. Okay, apparently I'm not only into layering my clothes and my eyeshadow, I'm also into layering my blushes. This blush combo has actually been on my cheeks since last week, and I just totally forgot to mention it. So in one of my tutorials I explained that I'm trying to use stuff up. I just feel like as I'm going through stuff and packing stuff up, I'm just trying to like toss stuff and get rid of stuff and go through stuff. And this is one of the blushes I've had forever, and I love it. It's a great color, but I'm just trying to use it up. It is the CoverGirl Classic Color in Iced Plum. And I've talked about this a lot. It's a really pretty plummy color. And obviously you can see I'm like trying to work my way through it. I really love the color. It's a beautiful color. I'm wearing it today, but then I'm also wearing on top of it the NARS blush in Luster. And I don't know why I got really bored with this. I was starting to get really bored because I've been using it every day. And I'm like, I need to vary this up. I can't keep using this blush. I need to use something else. And I pulled out my NARS Luster blush, and it's obviously like an apricot-y warmer blush. And this is a much more cooler toned blush. But together, they actually are really, really pretty. It gives a really, really pretty sheen on my cheeks, and it just gives my cheeks like more dimension. I don't know. I just really like the combo of it. And I'm really into layering blushes again. I used to be really into that before, like layering multiple colors on my cheeks, and I'm back into it. I really, really like these two together. And I never kind of thought these two would go together, but they're really, really pretty. So I suggest go into your blush collection. If you're getting sick of your blushes, start making combos and layering them, and there's some really pretty combos you can get. So these two have been a favorite. Okay, and last but not least is my nail polish that I'm wearing. As you can see, it's kind of like a purpley, almost midnight bluey purple, sheeny, shimmery color, and there's no glitter in it. It's just like a really pretty sheen, and I have been on the hunt for this because it's kind of like OPI's Germanic here, but this is OPI Every Month is Oktoberfest, and I finally found it at my Ulta and I nabbed it right away. It's just a really pretty purpley, I think it has some blue in it, but yet it has like a little bit of red in it. I don't know, it's just one of those really pretty multi-dimensional, iridescent, crazy colors that you can get like 20 colors out of it, but it's so pretty and I really like it on the nails. It definitely pulls more purple blue on your nails, but I really, really like it. It's a good one for fall, and I love the OPI nail polishes. They're like my favorite. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my Friday favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video.